Can you tell us about the beauty of filmmaking in Seattle?
Yes.
It's got the beautiful backdrop and great people.
It's amazing.
If you need soft diffuse light, Seattle's your place.
Nature does it for you.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's great. We have a really, really tight-knit, growing independent film community that's so super supportive, and everybody really wants to help out everybody else. And then it's even down to the mayor's office of film and music. You literally call one person and he can give you any film permit you need and connect you to open office space that the city owns that you can use as locations. Even just old abandoned buildings that the city owns that you can use as locations. And then
in fact, we have in Seattle we have it's an old military base. You can rent the hangars that are on that military base and use them sort of as
studio.
The sound's not awesome, but like if you need a big empty room, or like if you need a place where you're gonna like torture someone, they've got all of that, and that's covered under the same permit. So it's $25 a day to rent a hangar, like where you can fit a plane. Like it's crazy. Yeah, and it's easy to make movies up there.
Easy, but
but I mean easier, like
exactly.
You don't have your neighbors running after you asking for permits, or like starting their lawnmowers every time you roll your cameras,
and two, I think Seattle is just a little bit more geared to the idea of a super small crew and cast. I mean, we had a crew of 11 and a cast of 4 that lived at a cabin for 20 days, and they were all did that voluntarily. We get big productions in Seattle. We do have like union crew and that sort of thing, but we also have such a strong indie community that it's not completely outside the box to be like, okay, we're gonna be super, you're my DP, you're gonna have an entire G&E crew of 3. And you're like excited about that.
Yeah.
I
mean, and we'd be remiss to not mention, we have a phenomenal, well now it just got renewed, so we have a phenomenal tax incentive, and the office that runs the tax incentive,
while we don't qualify for the tax incentives with our budget,
right?
We still get all the resources.
Exactly, because like they have a resource of like you click on locations and see pictures of things, and like they can connect you with all these different people. And for the big productions that come in, I think it's a $500,000 limit, budget limit. But the great thing is it's a 30% back within 30 days tax incentive. So you don't have to. You're not getting a tax credit that you then have to sell on a marketplace or something. Like I think Alaska's is like
it's literally cash back.
You get cash back in 30 days, which you could then use for post or whatever you're doing with your movie. So and I mean $500,000 is not a huge budget. They're fantastic there. The mayor's office is great. It's just logistically or bureaucratically they make it really simple.
And then also we have the largest film festival in the country in Seattle. So we have such a film literate city, which is really nice too.